I kicked my pregnant sister out on Christmas Eve. I walked into my parents' house for Christmas dinner, and before I could even close the door, my mom said, "How could you send those awful messages to your pregnant sister?" Her voice was shaking and her arms were crossed tight. My dad wouldn't look at me. My sister Wendy was curled up on the couch crying with one hand on her pregnant belly. I had no idea what she was talking about. The only text I sent Wendy was asking if we could talk at Christmas. My mom pulled out her phone and showed me screenshots of texts I never sent, calling Wendy a thief and threatening to expose her. I tried to explain, but she cut me off. Wendy showed me everything. I don't want to hear it. Growing up, Wendy hated that I was closer to Grandma. She would slam doors and throw fits whenever Grandma took me somewhere without her. So when Grandma got sick, she made me promise to take care of her jewelry. She gave me her gold bracelet and her emerald teardrop necklace, the one she always wore to church. She squeezed my hand and whispered, "These are one of a kind. Keep them safe for me, sunshine." I kept that promise until Wendy found where I hid them. The bracelet vanished first, then the necklace, then $200 from my desk drawer. I accused Wendy every time and my parents shut me down every time. But at Thanksgiving dinner, I decided I was done staying quiet. I stood up and the silverware clinked against the plates as everyone looked at me. I held up my phone and said, "Wendy has been stealing from me for years, and I have proof." The table went dead silent. I could hear the clock ticking in the hallway. Wendy didn't even put her fork down. She just laughed and said, "Oh my God, are you seriously doing this right now?" I turned my phone around to show everyone the photo of her wearing Grandma's bracelet that she posted online with the caption, "Vintage gold hits different." Wendy rolled her eyes and looked around the table. "That's not even the same bracelet. You're actually insane." My mom slammed her palm on the table. "Enough. You're ruining Thanksgiving." Wendy shook her head and muttered loud enough for everyone to hear, "This is why nobody invites her anywhere." My dad grabbed my arm and pulled me into the kitchen. He got so close I could smell the wine on his breath. "She's your sister. You're supposed to protect her, not tear her down. If you ever pull something like this again, you're out of this family." When he walked away, Wendy stepped into the doorway. She looked over her shoulder to make sure no one could see, then leaned in and whispered, "No one is ever going to believe you. You know that, right?" Then she smiled and walked back to the table like nothing happened. A few weeks later, I came home from work and something felt off. My apartment door was unlocked even though I knew I locked it. I walked straight to my bedroom and my jewelry box was crooked on my dresser. Grandma's ring was gone, the last thing I had from her. There was only one other person with a spare key, Wendy. I texted her, "We need to talk at Christmas." She responded immediately, "LOL about what? Your imaginary jewelry? Get help." My mom kept yelling, but I stopped hearing her because I see it. Around Wendy's neck is the emerald teardrop pendant, the necklace Grandma always wore to church. Wendy never wore it around me before, but now she's showing it off right in front of everyone. My hands are shaking when I point at her throat. "That necklace is mine." Wendy looks at me like I'm pathetic. "Oh wow, she's doing this again." On Christmas, she turns to my parents. "See what I deal with? She's obsessed with me." I pull out my phone and find an old photo of Grandma wearing that exact necklace at Easter years ago. The pendant is shaped like a teardrop and there's nothing else like it. I hold it up so everyone can see. "Grandma gave this to me. There's only one." My mom goes quiet. My dad walks over and takes the phone. He stares at the photo for a long time. Then he looks at Wendy, then at the necklace. His face changes. "Take it off." Wendy's hand flies to her throat. "What? No, my friend gave this to me." My dad doesn't blink. "Take it off, now." Wendy backs up and bumps into the Christmas tree. Ornaments rattle behind her. "Are you serious? You're believing her over your pregnant daughter?" My dad holds out his hand and waits. Wendy looks around the room, but no one moves. She unclasps the necklace with shaking hands and drops it into his palm. He turns it over and reads the tiny engraving on the back out loud. "For my sunshine." That's what Grandma always called me. Only me. Wendy lunges at me screaming, "You set me up!" My dad catches her arm, but she yanks away and gets in my face. "Grandma only gave you stuff because she felt sorry for you. You were her little charity case." The room goes still. My dad's voice is barely a whisper. "Get out of my house and don't come back." Her husband left her after my dad told him everything. They found Grandma's ring in Wendy's purse before she made it to her car.